Hey guys, so yeah, we're gonna be creating Laura Atwood this time. So I finished Ace off camera, so we're gonna just do that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be working on now. Hold up. Sorry about that. I have another device going on the side playing music into my headphones. So yeah. I was gonna try to do it on the other device, but it won't let me screencast over there. So we're stuck with the phone, which is fine, honestly. Just a little annoying from time to time. I'm not okay, I got it. My anxiety, I'm oblivious. We're gonna try that. Okay, yeah, no, way too big. Cause I don't wanna fly, no, I don't wanna fly. Sorry, can you please repeat the question? Sometimes I wanna run, but no matter where I run, I just run into everyone and I'm not okay. It's not okay there. My screen is nasty though. Right. Right. Okay. So yeah, we're creating Laura Atwood. So yeah. I'm basically gonna use the same body model each and every time. I know they're different and whatnot, but that's just what I'm gonna do. So yeah. While they are all different, I'll maybe make modifications depending on the person. Like, if they're shorter, I'll try to make this thing shorter to the best of my ability. And if the person's taller, to the best of my ability, I'll make it taller. I'm saying to the best of my ability because I do have limited room for this. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a second. Do. Oh, just, okay. Okay. Was trying to do the 2-finger tap. Oh, I got my nails done yesterday, and I adore them. And I don't know why, but every time I need to move my screen and whatnot, when they click on the screen, it just, I don't know, it's so satisfying for me. It's weird, but it's satisfying. Now I'm scared, because probably went a little too far back with the clicking. So, had to fix that real quick. And it doesn't really matter if these are bad, since they're gonna get covered up either way. But yeah, I've basically finished Ace off camera, so there was no point in going and seeing that. Her hand's worse. I despise doing the hand. Specifically this one. That's the best I'm gonna get, so. Maybe with that. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah. So if I'm not talking as much, I've just ran out of ideas to talk about, so. If you're watching this after the live streams ended, and basically I can't answer your questions on here, but you do have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So, like, nothing personal at all. Like, name, age, stuff like that, I won't answer. That's just a personal thing I won't do. So, ticky-tacky tick. So, yeah. Just something I won't do. But, like, if you want to know more about my characters or any of my interests or anything, I could probably answer those pretty easily. But since I don't keep a list or, like, write things down very often, I may take a little while just to recall half the stuff I'm into. Just because of how bad I am at remembering the things. Okay, the things were getting annoying, so now I've been punished. Real quick, though, I need to go boop, 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 boop. Okay. I'm finding it easier, though, with this to go like that. Damn it. We're good. It's just, I have this artist glove and it just doesn't work on my phone. So basically, I can still accidentally do stuff that I don't want to do. We're turning those off for now. So basically, see, it just doesn't work anymore. But I keep, like, the regular thing anyway, so I can still undo if needed. But yeah, I adore these nails that I got on. They're a bit longer. Like little, I think it'd be called almond, but I'm not entirely sure what shape it's called. Basically, it's long and then has like a rounded point at the end. If any of you people know nails, please tell me what it's called again. Because, like, I gave the lady, or showed the lady, a picture of the length and shape I wanted, but then a picture of the design I wanted because they were two separate pictures. She made it happen pretty well, actually. And it hurt a little bit, but not too bad, personally. I did bleed on my pinky finger, though. She was just a little rough on my pinky when sanding and whatnot, and it caught my skin and I started bleeding a little bit. It's fine now, just a little bit of an annoyance because of where the injury was located. But other than that, it's fine. So yeah. I got my nails done. And I don't know, I've just never gotten my nails done. Like, I've painted my nails before because I chew on them a little bit whenever I'm nervous for something. It's like it'd be a natural occurrence for me to have like no nails. So yeah. Yep, okay. So I will be right back, but I gotta go look at something. Okay. So basically what I did is I just went and got her skin color, her eye, and her hair color from like a thing I have. Because I just have a little cheat sheet basically for like, hey, my OC's like hair, eye, and skin color for digital art, just so it's not like, oh, I want to do this, but then it's completely different drawing I did. And so I'm like, okay, we're gonna have it so that they're all consistent by writing it down in a notes app. So, of course, now we have it in a notes app. So, I have so basically with Laura, she also has a twin, kind of like Ace. Her twin brother Miller. Laura and Miller Atwood. Basically, so there are at least 3 groups of twins, or at least I want there to be at least 3 groups. Why? Because I like having drama. So Miller and Laura are unidentical twins, while Ace and Isaac are identical twins. From what my basic knowledge of twins are, identical twins are where basically both babies look or at least similar. Like same hair, same eye, and what more or a lot better than of different genders, like Ace and Isaac. So if Ace had a twin sister or Isaac had a twin brother, they'd probably look about the same. And basically, I'd only have to draw and duplicate them half the time. Or just duplicate the thing. But I didn't. I made them 2 identical twins, but different genders. Just because I like bullying myself. But yeah, but with Isaac, or with Laura and Miller, they're unidentical twins. Where basically they could look nothing alike. Or at least I'm hoping that's what it is for identical twins, or are they unidentical if they're different genders? I don't know, I'll do more research eventually. Anyways, so yeah, both Miller and Laura are Arabian. Basically because, I don't know, I think I have something for Arabian people. Jeez. I don't know. Because, like, they look so hot, respectfully. So yeah. Arabian people rule. Nah, like, I like them. Probably not better than any other, thing, but I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So yeah, since I made Ace after myself, I kind of wanted to have the person she's dating be someone I feel like I would date in real life. So made them the gender I would date. Made them kind of like how the person I would like to date would be Arabian, honestly. Or just someone kind and caring, honestly. I don't know why I'm talking about looks so much when it's really personality for me that matters. But probably because I just don't like how I look. So I want someone who is beautiful to make up for that fact. So I don't know anymore, guys. Huh. So yeah, basically she's Arabian, and so I looked up like Arabian skin tones with like the color codes for another drawing I was doing on like my computer because I was bored and I didn't have my phone. So yeah, and I'm like, okay, now I know what I want her skin tone to be. Or at least I know what type of skin tone to look for. An Arabian skin tone. Now I gotta figure out what that type of skin tone is. And honestly, this is very, very pretty. As well as I think I need to go change Ace's skin tone. Because I just realized I don't think I put the same one on my notes app that I have in my art or for her skin tone in the reference sheet. So we'll have to go change that eventually. I probably won't do it anytime soon today or during this live, but I'll do it eventually. So I now know that Ace is a mixture of things. Ace is American, German, Hispanic, and Italian. Why I decided to give her so many things, I don't know. I feel like it's because of how I am. I am a mix of many, many different things, including German, which I just find incredible. But I'm also a little bit British and a little bit French, which I did not know until here recently. And it surprised me to my core. Like, I didn't think, like, no, I'm French and British and whatnot. I'm just like, oh, really? Because I genuinely did not know what I was. I don't think I have a lick of American in me. I think I'm like Northern European or something. So, but definitely a ton of European countries. Which is just insane to me. Or at least yeah, European countries. I had to load for a second there. Because, I can't do, what the freak? What the freak? Okay, weird. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's her skin tone. Now I see why I didn't combine skin tone with the actual outline for the body. Realize that now. So yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna work on her eyes next. Like, I'm not drawing them here, but I'm drawing them up there. Like I did with Ace, of course. So we gotta get the, oh no, not ruler. Dang it, not ruler. The symmetry tool. For crying out loud. Ah! How do you turn the symmetry tool again? Ah, right. Okay, there. Do. Okay. I'm gonna at least get it to 4.0 and see if I like it at that. If not, drop it by 5 each time. I think I'm gonna stick with 3.5. So, no! Ooh, I was reading Webtoon earlier, and I just read the newest episode of Starcatcher. I'm making sure I was the right thing. And there are a few more Webtoons I want to catch up on, because I haven't been reading my Webtoons very consistently, and it has pained me to my core. This is one of my friends reads Webtoons as well. So, like, I feel like I've been letting them down by saying what Webtoons I read and then not actually reading them in a while. So, of course, I went and read the Webtoons. So, so Starcatcher, Asura, Ghost Lights, I think was one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ghost Lights. Haze Shift, I love that one. The deaf and blind thing, I don't know why, but like, oh, that's hitting me for some reason. Why do I kind of want to give her eyes or pupils that are like a tiger's or something? You know, like, or snakes or something, you know? The very, very slit pupils. I don't know why, but I want to give her them. Even though I physically cannot do them for the life of me. Does that look good? No. The other end's too flat. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look bad. Okay. Okay, we're fine with that. So now we color the black part in, aka the pupil. Check how that looks, personally. Thin it out if needed. I think it's good. Okay. We're going to be adding some highlights for her. So we add that and that. Okay, never mind. We'll highlight after. So now we come down here, grab the eye color, and oh, shoot. I'm good. Well, poo. Whatever. I'm just realizing I did it on the same one as the skin tone and skin things. So that's fun. But I don't want to redo it or try to trace over it. So we're stuck like that. And if I dislike where it is, well, boo-hoo, it's stuck. So yeah, and then we go like that. Go like that for shading. I'm not using pure white anymore for like eyes and teeth and whatnot. because I realized just kind of how bright it can be, and it hurts. So I use something that's very close to white, but isn't white, but I don't think many people would notice at first glance until they actually go and put the color up against white. I think this one's my favorite one for using for as an off-white. So, what? D2. Okay. So Ace's eye color is going to need to shift when I use it with her, or the color will, because that is Ace's eye color. That is the silver, quote unquote, I go with. Oh, great. I somehow perfectly recreated Ace's eye color without meaning to. Oh, that's great. So yeah. I have so much fun making digital art, though. I don't know why, but it's soothing. Voila. Off with the symmetry tool. And basically that's it. Then we go boop, boop. Of course. Undo that. Go like that. Boop, boop. And of course it's stupid. So like that then. And we just gotta deal with it like that. Because if we try merging the damn things, that happens, and it's stupid. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, what the freak? We're on the right color, yep. Or not the right color, but the right layer. And then we just go boop, boop, boops, boop, boops. Color on over it. Because you just color over any accidents that happen during the process. So, okay. Now we go to you. We go to text. We go black. And then her age is going to be 19, like most of them. 19. Size. Brought down quite a bit. Well, I was actually reading last night the 4th book in the Warrior Cat series. Because that's how far I've gotten in it. And whatnot. That... I think that's how I spell Laura. Hold up. So that is, in fact, how I spell Laura. I think I was confusing it with Layla, which is Ace's middle name. So I don't have a middle name for Laura yet. So she's just Laura Atwood at the moment. Her species is demigod, like most of the things. Okay. So I used to just say with the battalion, it's just 1st in command, 2nd in command, 3rd in command. Now I'm kind of starting to get better at being like, okay, this person's this in the group, this person's this. Like Ace is the leader. And I think Laura's just gonna be the healer / 2nd in command. But I'm unsure. And then like Isaac be 3rd in command or something, or quote unquote 2nd. Healthy. She is healthy. She's gonna be one of the healthiest of them all. Because she is actually a Apollo kid by my standards. Battalion healer / 2nd. That's not how you say 2nd in 2nd leader or something. And then we can just tone the size down if it's too long. Which it probably is gonna be too long. Called it! How did I know? Boop, 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 boop. Whoop. Bing. Yes, like that. That's fine. Who's excited for Christmas? I'm like, what's the holiday next? Shoot. Favorite foods, her likes, her dislikes, her location. Her location currently is Camp Half-Blood and Y for New York. Yeah, because that's currently where they're staying. For now, this is like my Percy Jackson one, but I'm gonna like try to like, I may take a picture when they're both done and then go change some things around for my own story, because I am now making this one with these characters like I was originally trying to do, where it's like, oh, the gods will choose this many kids to just yoink from their parents, but it depends. The parents have to either be dead or just insanely bad parents, like neglectful, abusive sort of parents, and they will take the child as long as the child is under the age of 13. They will take the child. So basically, if you are 11, you can still get taken, but you cannot join the battalion. Or you can't have the possibility of joining the battalion. So, or I may change it to under the age of 10. 10 or under can be yoinked. But basically around December time, as long as you were like 10 then, if you were like 10 when you got picked up and then turned 11 afterwards, before December, you just can't be chosen for the battalion anymore. But basically in December or January, I'm not sure yet, the gods will take all the 10-year-olds, put their names in a hat, and then draw 13 of them. If you have a twin sibling that is alive and healthy, then the gods will take both you and your twin, but they still gotta pull all the rest of the names, which is how the battalion ended up with 13 different kids, because 3 groups of healthy twins got pulled, and the gods were just astonished that was possible. So that's how the 13th Battalion ended up with 13 children. So yeah. Like, there's that. So, like, no one is born a demigod in this one, but there is a camp for the so-called demigods. Basically become a demigod in some sense, but not fully a demigod, like Percy Jackson demigods. Hold up. So basically, the gods, whoever gets chosen to be in the battalion, then can get granted powers from the gods. So basically, Ace and Isaac, the big 3, favored them of all of the kids. So basically, they each granted them some sort of power. And then, like, 2 other gods granted Ace 2 other powers, aka of the mind reading and shape-shifting. I'm gonna guess Ares in his Roman form is the one that gave Ace the shape-shifting, because let me have that. Hold up. But yeah. So then Apollo favored Laura and gave her, like, the light powers, healing powers of kind of like Will, but then also very good archery skills, like Kayla. So she had both the archery and healing skills of Apollo, not necessarily the music skills of Apollo. She didn't suck at music, but she wasn't the greatest at it either. So yeah. But basically, I'll eventually go and write down somewhere which gods favored which children and granted which kids powers. And depending on who I say gave which children which powers, in the Percy Jackson universe, that is their godly parent. I know I want one kid to be named, like, gosh, I forgot. It's like a Bible name, but it was really pretty. But I completely forgot it. I think it was E.S. and I just forgot how to say it. But I want to be a Hecate kid, like, so bad. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that. So I have at least 11 of the 12 kids figured out. But I'm not entirely sure yet. Huh. No. Her eyes are just staring at me. Okay. So yeah. Renaming time. Text. Eye outline and body base. Okay, everything is woohoo, and then eye color. So yeah, there's that and whatnot. So woohoo. So yeah. Here I'll probably put like a med bag or something, or like her bow and arrows or something. There. I'll figure it out eventually, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure out what the biography thing is. I probably will just cross it out on all of them. So, it entirely depends. Details with Ace, I put her arm here and like the tattoo that she had on her arm because they're legally adults, but they're bound to the gods. So if the gods say specific child, let's say Isaac or Miller, you must go do this. And you cannot do anything else until this task is done. So basically, if there was like a spider that no one was willing to kill, the gods can literally turn to any of the battalion and say, Ace, I command you, or you must go kill that spider. And until she kills the spider, or the spider just disappears because spiders can do that, she is bound to do that job, and she can't be told by any other god to go do something else until it is done. So basically, if the spider is still there and she does not kill it, she doesn't get to do anything else. She has to kill the spider. Or she basically gets an electric shock through her system. Which, yes, being a child of Zeus can be bearable for her, but the rest of the battalion may also get an electric shock, which they will definitely hate her for. So, even though she is also afraid of spiders, much like the rest of the battalion, because of course they are, especially Alexander, who is a Athena kid, who despises the spiders and basically faints at the sight of them. She will just go kill it immediately and just beg and hope it doesn't stay alive, or she will run far back until the thing stops moving, or until the thing stops chasing her and whatnot. So yeah, it's funny and whatnot. So yeah, detailing. Like, the camp will still be in New York and on Long Island Sound, but I'll probably like rename it to something else or something. Or I may just change the location to somewhere like frickin' Florida or something. Or maybe Alaska, so they can feel the brutal winters we have up here. I am just so glad that the snow lasted until after Halloween, or else everyone would have been pissed and cold and have to hide their costumes under thick jackets. I'm gonna end it here. Okay, with Laura and my just talkie. So see you guys next week.